Okay, everybody, welcome here. I'm just waiting for my presentation. So, welcome back here to the Netnod Meeting, everyone. It's been a long 2 years since we had the opportunity to greet so many here. We had a little small, comfortable sneak peek this autumn with a slightly smaller audience and a shorter presentation list and everything, and that was really funny. And I hope this meeting will be even better than the one we had in the autumn. We have a long and interesting schedule with talks for 2 days. A lot of interesting talks. I'm looking forward to hear. I hope you will as well. And it's really great to be back in a sort of normal society, even if things are not normal in a different way right now, and the atrocities that's happened down in the other parts of Europe. So, Netnod, what has happened since the last time? Well, we have grown older. We have become 25 years. A lot of the services that we provide, for instance, the exchange point in Stockholm, has been around longer than Netnod. But we are a small company, and I think it's a little bit important to celebrate the milestone that we have been here and had a huge impact on both the local internet community in Sweden and the Nordics for this time, but also in the bigger things, which I will talk about a little bit later. Thank you all that has been on this journey together with us, both in the company and outside the company, as customers, partners, and in the community, because we think this is important and will continue for at least 25 more years. Another thing that happened last year was that the iRoute, the route server instance that we run, one of the 13 of the world, one of the 2 in Europe, was also grown older and become 30 years. We have been operating this since 2000, and this is as I said, one of the 3 outside of US, one of the 2 in Europe, and this is a very crucial service to keep internet going. Lima will talk a little bit more later about the ins and outs of the route server community, and that will be a very interesting talk. Also, for all of you here that runs an AS, please peer with us. When you peer with us wherever in the world, we also help in getting your DNS resolution better when it comes to because you also peer with the iRoute system. The IX, our biggest product and where we have most of our customers, is continuing to expand. It's continuing to growing. We've seen growth in the last 2 years, where we have 10 new networks and a lot of upgrades at our Sundsvall-Gävle exchange. We have 30 new customers in Copenhagen and 50 in Stockholm. In the last month, we launched also our first IX in Finland, so we continue our mission to interconnect the Nordics. So, back again after this short interruption. I hope you enjoyed the commercial. So, as I said, we are already up and running in Helsinki. We launched on the 8th of March, and we are available in Helsinki in 3 POPs. The first one is the Digita Helsinki in Pasila, also known as the TV Tower. The second one is on the Equinix campus in HE7, and the last one is in the Telia data center in Helsinki. And all these 3 are interconnected, and they are also connected to all our other exchanges for our remote IX services. So you can reach these from both the other IX to Helsinki, and also connecting Helsinki to other places. We are already up and running. We have some big local and international network already available in these places, and welcome to have more. Something that has also happened during these 2 years that we have opened quite a lot of POPs in our other exchanges. 2 of them in Stockholm at Global Connect in Sätra and in Kista Gate, where we have an on-net presence now. In Gävle for our Sundsvall exchange, we have an on-net presence in Kantorn, and also in the Servanet on Förrådsgatan in Sundsvall, and also another location down in Gothenburg that is on-net for the Gothenburg exchange at the Gotnet DC Marieholm, also known as Slagshusgatan 5 in Gothenburg. As you know, we're also providing time and frequency services and provide the exact correct time using NTP throughout our network. We're very happy with that, but we are also proud that we have both come up with the idea and developed a standard of doing secure and signed time services, starting from actually doing the development, driving the standard through IETF, working with other partners that doing test implementations and reference implementations, and furthermore building this in FPGA and have the service up and running in FPGA today with NTS. And that is a talk that Patrick and Christian will talk more about tomorrow. And I'm very proud that we have been doing this from the start to actually have a service up and running in redundancy right now on actual hardware. Another thing that Netnod does that some of you might not know is that we spend quite a lot of time on responding to various policy proposals and reports from the government regarding how internet is, the laws that will govern internet and govern operators and stuff like that. And a couple of detailed responses, all of these are published. Mostly they are in Swedish only, but they are published on our webpage. And we have done this both with the EU Directive of NIS2, the update to the Network Information Service Directive, but also Säker IT-drift, other of proposals about how broadband networks are going to build up and different cybersecurity laws, and now latest the Codex on electronic communication that happens. And we try to speak for the internet in these kind of things and help lawmakers make laws that make sense. We have a blog, as most of you know. There is a lot of interesting posts. If you don't follow it, please do. There is good information there. It's not just food pictures or pictures of cat. Another thing that we have been doing for some years is supporting OpenPGPD. This has been formalized with a stitching or a foundation in Netherlands called the Route Service Support Foundation. And we are one of the IXS providers behind it that push this one. We are happy to support the Route Service Foundation and get an alternative, in this case OpenPGPD, for route server use. So we have multiple software implementations to do this, and we are very happy to support this work. Within Netnod, things have also changed. We have some new people on board. I don't know if everybody is here, but Basse and Leo, our interconnection relationships managers, are you here? Can you stand up? Yep, they're here to help you. Please talk with them. We also have a bunch of our engineers, Anton, Philip, Fredrik, Niklas, Wilhelm, are you here so you can stand up and wave? Yep. And last but not least, we have our new product owner, Björn. I don't know if you are here. Yep, he's here. And also Rob Allen, who has worked with us for quite some time, but is now on board Netnod in full-time capability. And he will also be the conferencier of these days going forward. So I will introduce you later. Many of you know Rob as well. With that, I'm going to hand over to Christian and talk a little about the product updates.